Yeah, okay. Everyone, welcome to what day are we on? 39. Yeah, day 39 of the Scale Up challenge. Yeah. Who remembers this book about the mastery curve? I think that should be about George Leonard. Yeah, I think it's George Leonard. So I was just thinking about something about how people develop. And it just occurred to me that it has never been a smooth curve as we always think about, because when you start developing a skill, everything looks so perfect. Yeah, you go to the gym, you want to build your muscles and the likes. Day one, day two, it's so nice. Then day three, you start feeling the pain. Then you feel like, no, let me go on another day, let me try another thing rather. Um, it's it has always been like that, not even just the human effort, but even if you go to the gym and you are consistent, you start developing the muscles, you start gaining results in a short moment, then suddenly you realize there is a Steve. It's just like how, probably, sorry, I have to use this example again. You all remember the latent energy. Okay, no, that would be a very bad example. Um, I've repented. I've stopped using physics related examples. Yeah, but what I want to say is that there's a point where you feel like, yeah, all the effort or all effort and everything you're putting in is latent. It's not something that is show like it's that would be a very bad example. Let me not do that. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that it gets to a point where everything just begins to plateau. Nothing looks so real. You keep putting in more effort, but it looks like it's just stagnant. Nothing is working out. It actually doesn't make nothing is working out, but it means you are developing muscles. So that is how the curve moves like. So you expect a just positive curve, very linear, straight. Every day you get result, but in reality, it's not like that. In reality, it moves somewhere like this, then you plateau for some time before it goes up again. So effort is always not a reflection of your outcome. Yeah, maybe when you start getting a result, you put in 5, you get a result of 5. But at a point, you keep putting in that 5, 10, 20, 15, and you are not seeing any results. You don't have to give up. It's part of the growth process. Okay, so whatever you are doing, when you feel like giving up because you are not seeing results, sometimes it doesn't mean you are not doing the right thing or you are on the wrong path. It just means that you are on the right path of growth. That is the normal growth curve. That's the mastery curve. Okay, so that's something little I want to share with you. And just also bear in mind that there are different mindsets. There's a hacker mindset, there's a dabbler mindset, and then there's someone who is always obsessive about things. These mindsets are not things that we are born with, and they are not things that, okay, one person is always a hacker or one person is always obsessive about things. There might be even times where you can even have the three mindsets. So you start something, you're so obsessive about it, you are very happy. Then at a point you feel like giving up, and at a point you feel like, no, let me just be in my comfort zone. It's a mindset, and you have to develop it. Like you just have to develop a way around it. But remember that the growth, the curve of growth is not always linear. There are times where you keep doing your best, but it looks like nothing is working out. I think that's something that those who go to the gym will bear witness to. Sometimes you start going to the gym and you see your muscles coming up. Then at a point in time, you don't even um feel like anything is working for you. Yeah. So the mastery of a skill, the mastery of a lifestyle, the mastery of something always have a plateau. And immediately after the plateau, that is when you start seeing great results. So master the plateau, spend a lot of time on the plateau. Yeah, but sometimes too, when you see a plateau and you are not seeing results, it can also mean that you are not doing the right thing. But most often, when you're on the right path, the plateau is a point where you have to spend more time working on, because at that point nobody even sees results, and it's something that is so similar to a lot of people. So that's something I want to share with you today. As you already know, I'm done with my sclub, the 50 days challenge. Some previous days I spent more hours than expected. So keep going. Um, it's not expected to be so smooth. Consistency is one of the most important things. Be disciplined and have why you are doing this. Like, just remember why you are doing this. It can be in anything, be it in relationship, friendship, any other thing. It's the plateau that yields. Immediately after the plateau, you start seeing great results. Thank you all for joining or listening to us. Okay. Oh, James is asking for the link. Okay, James, you asked for the link. Okay. So this is the link. That is if you are still uh listening. Okay. And um okay. Thank you all for joining today's session. Let's catch up tomorrow, same time. Peace out.